Testimony. Northern Kingdom Auntie asked me to pray for her family. I want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone, taught me the truth of the Spirit. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3, and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom. At my job, I put tires on vehicles, balance and rotate, things of that nature. And so this northern woman, she comes into my job. I didn't know she was from Bolivia, but she's northern. Nonetheless, I believe that's Asher or Naphtali. And she came in and asked for some windshield wipers, long story short. I went and found her. I went and helped her look for the right ones because she didn't know it was in the book. And the old head in my jaw was like, he was saying something. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm not the president around here. And she was like, this is my president. It was just cute. I was like, thank you, whatever. So I went and rung up for the windshield wiper. She asked me if I could put them on for her. I said, yeah, let's go right now, because usually she'll have to wait. Got to make orders and everything. ESAU, like everything on paper, But for windshield wipers, I wasn't going to make the lady wait almost an hour. So I just told her, meet me around the back of the shop and I got you. So she did, and she was mentioning about the whole hour wait thing, All this going to come into fruition, though. So I was helping her put the windshield wipers on. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, my God. I said, no, ma'am, it's not a problem. It's just my job. I didn't want you to wait that long anyway. And then she said, see, I hurt my hand. I can't do any. And like when she showed it, you couldn't tell unless she really looked. And you could tell I think it was her right or left hand. She couldn't move it really like she was hurt, injured from something. And just the look on her face, she was just so happy just for me to put them on. And I really thought about it. I said, man, she wouldn't be able to put this on by herself, and she would have had to wait. And she was like, you have to be strong to do that, right? Like, you got to have a little strength or something like that. And she was like, thank you so much. Thank God. You could have been anybody. It could have been anybody in there. And it could have been somebody who didn't fear God, because I was just, speaking about scriptures and things like that for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I said, it's a couple guys in there that truly do believe in God, I'm just talking small talk. Old heads in there do believe. They married, got kids. Them old heads, the one Benjamin, and another one, he Judah. But they old heads, they're old school though anyhow. So as the lady was talking to me, she was like, sir, please pray for me. And the way she said it, man, it just hit me hard. I'm like, dang. I was like, of course, ma'am. I asked her her name. She gave me her name and her two children, and she had a daughter and a son. And at that moment, I was like, I'll pray for you. I will. And I was sincere, and I did it as I walked away in my mind. And later on that day, this happened a couple of days ago, but it just captivated me in a sense. And it just goes to show you, man, that there are truly people out there that may not know of the absolute truth of the scriptures. They may not know of the circumcision, but our people are out here suffering, man. I got a feeling that lady, it could just be her daughter, and her son. And she really don't have no help like that. And she's out here in this, in this world, really truly fearing God. And I told her before I left, I said, read Psalms 27. And that's what I'm going to read right now, because like it says in the book of Romans, I think it's the 10th chapter, it says they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. So a zeal means that they have a passion, a desire to want to serve the Lord, or, to believe in his word. But according to knowledge, they really don't understand it, no? Right? But I thought about this right here. This goes for anyone. Anyone that's of the circumcision that truly know, or even for our people who are lost inside these Christian plantations, So this is Psalms 27 and 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahawah is the strength of my life. Or whom shall I be afraid? And that's how we truly feel, man. Going back to the elders for decades, going out there making themselves living sacrifices. They truly believe, like I do, that the Lord is the strength of my life. My life has changed for the better. And I say that genuinely, for the better, since I understood it came into this truth. Because, yes, of course, wisdom will take you through very hard paths and crooked ways, but bring you back because you have to be tried. You have to be battle tested. All right. This right here, of course, this is like spiritual training right now. When Esau is allowed to unleash, things will get carnal, but it's the spiritual. It's the spiritual investments that we're making now. It's going to help us when things get hectic here on earth. This is Psalm 27:2. When the wicked, even mine enemy and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and failed. Though an host shall encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this will I be confident. Why I say this is because there's going to be a time like Daniel 12:1 that has never been on earth. There will be a war. But the Lord is our confidence. The Lord will be around us, with us. Now, understand that little situation and even my situation. It tells you in Second Thessalonians 3:1 on down. And I said this to her too about praying. I said, ma'am, those who truly do, those who believe in the Lord, we have to pray for one another. Because I told her, like it says in the book, pray for one another because not all men have faith. Not everyone have faith. I said, you believe, ma'am. So I pray. I was just talking to her, sensibly, in the sense that, I was moving and grooving. But I remember that and it kind of touched me, man. And this is why we out here to preach His word. For people like her. That are Israelites, man, that's really suffering, really crying, really asking, pray for me. That's why we want a new heaven and new earth wherein dwell righteousness. New body. She wouldn't be by herself. I don't know her situation. She didn't mention nothing about a husband. She didn't mention anything about a father. For all I know, he could probably be somewhere down south of the border, or he can probably be transitioned to the heavens. I don't know, but the lady seemed as if she needs help. And, it somewhat bothers me, man, because it's like, and people look at it. This is why there's a balance in the world of the good and evil, of the righteous and the wicked. Because that right there is another reason why I want to go harder, man, for women like her, even my moms, what my aunt going through, all this stuff, man. You look at it and it's like, yeah, this is people that people you encounter. But how many people all throughout the earth that are Israelites that truly feel like this? I'm talking about outside of who knows about YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, RAWACHAA, QADASH. And I have another testament because a Jake came up to my job and he was an Israelite and I knew it because he had fringes on his shirt. But we'll talk about that later. So getting back to it, Psalms 27. I won't read the whole psalm, but I want to read some key points. Psalm 27:7. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice, have mercy also upon me and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Yahawah, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. That's how we look at it. We look at the Lord not forsaking us because we have made him our help, make them our help. The name of Yahawah BaHaShem YAHAWASHI at that, right? We seek them for our help and salvation. Remember what the scripture says about man? It says vain is the help of man. So who the hell you going to get help from? Hope is the son of God, right? Nonetheless, Psalm 27:11. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. And your enemy is anyone that's not with this truth. They can come in sounding as angelic, floating on the air, hovering 3 feet above the ground, have a glow like the last dragon. They can have all of that. If they don't believe YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is, if they don't believe in God as a higher power that's coming down, don't deal with them. Salakia. Don't deal with them. Don't take heed to them. Because remember, even Satan is an angel of light. All right. Nonetheless, that would be your enemy. They're not in favor of the Lord coming back, destroying all the wicked, and establishes his kingdom. If they got a problem with that, to hell with them. Well, the hell will come to them. Psalms 27, we get ready to close out. 27 and 12. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses, that's heavy, are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. That's heavy. I have fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. That's heavy. Wait on Yahweh, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Wait patiently, suffering for the Lord. And that's why I told her to read Psalm 20. There's so many songs, but I figured this one right here will really get her, because that last one, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart, your mind. Wait, I say, on the Lord. And I pray, YAHAWASHI, just have some mercy. It was just the way she approached in her entire demeanor, and just so, and it always be that way. You have your occasional, senior citizens, Edomite looking folks and all that. It's a lot of people in this world, man. I'm telling you, they walk up to me. I've been thinking like, man, you look like an Edomite, but you don't really act like one a little bit. And they start talking. They see that they speaking Spanish. I'm like, where you from, man? Oh, okay, all right. You from Brazil somewhere? Okay, you look like one. Yeah, you can tell. They clothes, they be wearing all kind of different. I'm like Jacob wears something like that, but why he look, different? So you never really know, man, who's our people. We scattered all over the world, man. So, you come in contact with Jake, and you just feel that energy, that essence, man, But that was just a quick testimony. Remember, one more precept. Last and precept. Another reason why we continue to push this word and go out. Sirach 33 and 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. So remember that. We not only got that for those of the elect that know that they are, but then some of that one sheep that got away from the fold. We trying to get that one sheep to come back to the 99, all right? That's what we're looking for, okay? So with that being said, pray you was edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, no fear, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Kwama Sha'Allah, Mofababal, Shalom.